Have you been to the crossing points?
No.
When were you last there at all?
I've never been.
You've never been?
Well, am I not allowed to talk about it now? Have you ever been to Nazi Germany? Are you allowed to have feelings about them?
You can't time travel, but you can.
Right.
But you can travel.
Okay, but so what? So what's the point? Like,
No,
okay.
I find that
lots of people have been there and agree with me, and lots of people have been there and agree with you.
Yeah, but
so
if
I don't
you're
know
going to
what
spend a year and a half talking about a place, you should at least do the courtesy of visiting it.
All right.
Hey, I'm coming to you live from Yerushalayim, and I wanted to comment on this debate between Douglas Murray and Dave Smith over whether or not you need to be in Israel, whether or not you need to be in something to really be able to comment on it. Douglas Murray is accusing Dave Smith of inappropriately commenting for this last year and a half since October 7th about what's happening in Israel and whether or not Israel is acting appropriately against the Gazans when he's never even stepped foot in Israel. And so I wanted to record this live from Israel, live from Yerushalayim, because we have this idea in Judaism, ta'amu u're'u, taste and see. You can't simply claim to know something about a tradition that you just study about. You need to actually be there. I have to really agree with Douglas Murray. I agree with him on a lot of things, but I particularly agree with him on this. You can't claim to really understand the Palestinian-Israeli conflict and situation if you haven't really spent time talking to Israelis and Palestinians. Even if you read every book and you listen to every podcast, it's too much from the distance, because we're going into the second days of Pesach. And we know that the Seder was about Ki'ilu hu yatsa Mitzrayim. You're supposed to see yourself as though you yourself left Egypt. It's not enough to just tell the story about what happened thousands of years ago to our ancestors in Egypt. We have to feel like ourselves were slaves, and we ourselves were emancipated on the night of the Seder. That was the mitzvah of the Seder. It's not just Sipur Yitziat Mitzrayim. It's not just telling over the story. It's Ki'ilu hu yatsa. It's as though you yourself went out. Knowledge is important. It's step one, but it's never enough to truly understand the situation. To truly get a situation, you have to be there. You have to walk the streets, talk to the people, and have a feel. Ta'amu re'u. And I want to apply this to our own Judaism, that just learning about Judaism and reading books about it without getting into it, without diving into the energy of the holiday of Pesach, and as we start counting the Sefira now, getting closer to the holiday of Shavuot, knowledge is important and it's key, but it's never enough. You need to feel it. And my bracha to all of us as we go into the second days of Pesach is to feel as though we ourselves were enslaved and then subsequently emancipated, and feeling all of our Judaism, not just learning about it, but doing it. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. Hey, please like and subscribe so we can get these really important videos out to a larger audience. Thank you.